What's up, Viking fans? So one debate that we always have in the locker room is guys that think they can play on the other side of the ball. We're going to find out what guys can't play on the other side of the ball. CJ, what defensive guy on this team would make the worst offensive player?
Who would make the best? Eric would make the best. Yeah, I got him right there. I'm gonna have to go with a DB. I'm gonna go Chris Boyd.
Why Chris?
You know, he's really fast, athletic, but I just feel like, you know, I'll just say there's a reason why he plays DB. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't have anything to do with catching, would it?
There's a reason why he plays DB. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Irv, what defensive player would make the worst offensive player?
Worst defensive player, I have to go. I'm gonna go with Chris Boyd. I don't think Chris has the best hands. You know, he's strapping stuff up, but when it comes to hands, some DBs they lacking. So I'm gonna go with Chris.
So you're calling him Boy Brick Hands is what you call him?
Yeah, Boy Bricky.
Chris, what offensive player would make the worst defensive player?
Ooh, old lineman. Oli,
Ole, why Ole?
cause he fat and he can't move. And if you put him on the D line, all he gonna do is just like sit like that. Like Dalvin big, but Dalvin he plays safety. If y'all didn't know, this man is amazing. Dalvin Tomlinson is amazing. He played safety when he went to Bama. He is the D tackle.
You were on the Dalvin train today.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The receivers, they'll move the DB, of course. You got to be a little athletic to play that.
They can catch. You've already been called out twice about not being able to catch.
They just hating. That's all that is.
Harrison, what offensive guy on this team would make the worst defensive player?
Like skill position guys?
Doesn't matter. Anything.
I'm gonna go skill position. Man, there's a lot to choose from. I know Thielen thinks he can play corner. I think he'd be all right at safety. I'm gonna go with Dalvin
Why Dalvin?
because he's so good at what he does. I don't know if there's a spot for him on the defense. You know, like where are you gonna put him?
What offensive player would make the worst defensive player?
Honestly, the linemen, they can get away with being in the D-line. I would say I'll give them, you know, some of them are athletic. But I think that Dalvin is pretty stiff. So, you know, even though he's really good at running back, I think, like, if he would translate to defense, it would be like a DB, and that ain't going to work. He can't cover nobody.
Oh, you're saying because of coverage skills.
CJ Ham, I think CJ can play some linebacker.
Middle linebacker.
Yeah.
In between the tackles.
Yeah, between tackles.
O'Brien, what defensive player would make the worst offensive player?
I'd probably say a D tackle just because, like, they don't have to think that much. So you just, like, hit a gap. And, like, you got to process a lot of information on the O-line.
So you're saying us D-line guys aren't smart enough to play the game?
Yeah, but I'm not athletic enough to do what you do, so it's give and take.
I see what you did there. Dalvin, what defensive player on this team would make the worst offensive player?
They got to be out of Chris Boyd or Cam Dancer. They can't catch.
Just break hands all the way around.
Hands, brick hands. Y'all heard me say it too. So get y'all hands up, cause we need picks this year.
But Adam, what defensive player would make the worst offensive player?
Oh, Chris Boyd. Yeah, he can't do anything other than run fast. So he's not going to run routes or catch the football. He can't catch. So Chris Boyd.
What defensive player would make the worst offensive player?
Ooh. Chris Boyd.
Why Chris?
He can't catch. I told him about his hands all the time. He can't catch. He run the wrong routes. He's that type of player. So he's great on defense. He's a defensive player.
What offensive guy would make the worst defensive player?
Probably Kirk.
Why Kirk?
I don't know. He just looked like he can't do anything on defense besides throw the ball. That's about it. Kirk Cousins.
So you're saying he wouldn't hit nobody?
No.
Well, guys, It looks to me as if the team has spoken. I've got to roll with Dalvin Cook and Chris Boyd as well. Okay, neither one of them go on the other side of the ball, so just leave them where they're at. Leave them alone, coach. Don't try anything special. Thank you, guys. See you next time.